Hello and welcome to this short video, the pre-fly-in checklist, a citizen advocate's to-do list prior to meeting with Congress. This video is part of the Congressional Management Foundation's Partnership for a More Perfect Union. We're proud that the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons is a partner in that effort to build relationships, understanding, and communications between citizens and Congress. Meeting with a member of Congress can be intimidating, especially when you consider how they're portrayed by Hollywood or even by the front pages of the New York Times or Washington Post. But in fact, meeting with a member of Congress and their staff is actually quite easy and is the most powerful tool in the democratic dialogue for a citizen advocate. The Congressional Management Foundation conducted a survey of congressional staff and asked this question: if your member or senator has not already arrived at a firm decision on an issue, how much influence might the following advocacy strategies directed to the Washington office have on his or her decision? 97% of congressional staff said in-person visits from a constituent would have some or a lot of influence. 96% said contacts from a constituent representative, such as a representative from an association, nonprofit, or company in the district or state. This means that the meetings that you will be conducting are your most powerful tool for influencing lawmakers. So what are some of the activities, research, and tasks that you can conduct prior to your trip to Washington to make your visit more effective? First, create your own legislator profile by just visiting the legislator's website. Understand what committees the legislator's on and what issues are most important to them. Look up your group's information and the legislator's position on those issues that are important to you and your colleagues who will be conducting the visit. And finally, see if there are any connections between the legislator and your group or even your family. Even the most tenuous connection can build a bond between a legislator and a citizen advocate. You can also begin building your case. Another survey question CMF asked congressional staff was this as well: how helpful is it for messages from constituents to include the following? 48% of congressional staff said a personal story related to the bill or issue. 74% said constituents' reasoning for supporting or opposing the bill or issue. And 77% said information about the impact the bill would have on the district or state. We call these the 3 H's: head, heart, and health. Head is the reasoning on an issue. Heart is the emotional connection, the personal story that connects the legislator to an actual human being who's affected by their decision. And health means political health, the impact on the district or state. Think about the 3 H's and begin building your case before you leave home. You can also coordinate with your Washington office on the materials that you'll be presenting and delivering to Congress. In fact, one chief of staff in our survey said this: it would be very helpful to get the 2-page leave-behinds emailed prior to the meeting. We have to do a memo for each meeting that our boss reads prior to the meeting. So instead of thinking leave behind, think read ahead. Finally, how will you follow up your meeting to make it more effective, and what can you do in advance to get ready for those follow-up activities? First, think about a simple thank you strategy. Who are you going to email afterwards, such as the legislative assistant that you met with? What are you going to be posting on your organization's social media platforms? Plan those in advance, perhaps even a photo of the legislator or staff member you meet with. And consider writing a letter to the editor. Having met with a member of Congress or their staff member is a news peg. It's an opportunity for you to talk about your issue and get noticed by the member of Congress. We guarantee you, if you write a letter to the editor to your local paper that mentions the member of Congress by name, he or she will definitely read that letter. Thank you for watching this video. It's part of the Congressional Management Foundation's Partnership for a More Perfect Union. If you'd like more information or more research on how to build effective relationships with lawmakers, please visit our website at congressfoundation.org. And remember, your voice makes a difference.